Fear of failure. Woo, child. Fear of failure is one of those ones. I have literally made thousands of dollars with digital products online. I have built a YouTube community of over 1,100 people and a thriving community of digital CEOs, all in less than 6 months. And I am so glad that I did not allow fear and all of the things that were holding me back to hold me back any longer when I decided less than 6 months ago to actually start taking digital products and digital marketing seriously. So that is exactly what we're going to talk about in this video as we approach the new year. This video is probably going to be my last video before the new year. So the next time you guys see me post, it will be 2025. And I wanted to post this video to make sure that we are prepared for all of the blessings and everything that is to come in the new year, and that you guys know that I have felt everything that you feel, everything that you are thinking, everything that you might be going through to hold you back from creating digital products, from actually getting online, getting on the platforms, marketing, all of the things that you could think of. I felt it because I am no different from you. And if I can do it, you most certainly can. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you are new here, hey, welcome to the fam. My name is Treviana, and on this channel, I create videos just talking about some of the steps that I took in the very beginning when I was first starting out and what got me to my first sale. And I also talk about what is getting me to consistent sales online, what has gotten me to this place, all of the things that I felt, how I got past it. And I just give you that information so that you can start doing the exact same thing. You deserve to feel the feelings that I have felt just in the last 6 months. And that's what we talk about. So if that is something that you are interested in, don't waste any more time. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and yeah, let's get right into the video. So I talk a lot about some of the feelings that I felt when I first started, but I don't think I've given you like the exact steps and the exact feelings that I have felt. So that's what I want to do in this video. I'm just going to give you some of the exact feelings that I have felt and how I got over it, and how you can start implementing some of these things to get over some of these same feelings and actually start making money in the next 7 days. I'm talking about like in the next 30 days, you could have launched your digital product. And if that is something that you are interested in, I literally just recorded my ultimate guide to launching your digital product in 30 days. And it is in the description box below. So if that's something that you have been procrastinating about, if you have just not done what you've said that you were going to do in launching and creating and selling and getting to that first sale, then we're going to stop that in this year and we're going to take action on the things that we want. But I want to talk about the feelings that I felt just so that you can know I'm right here with you, right? I've felt those feelings. I'm not even going to say that sometimes I don't still feel a lot of the feelings that we're going to talk about in this video, because I most certainly have. So let's just get right into it. So the first one, and this is in no particular order, I'm just kind of going off the top. But the first feeling that I remember feeling when I first started was overwhelmed. Okay. It was a lot of information online, a lot of things that I had to figure out how to navigate. So whether it was the Canvas or the Chat GPTs or the figuring out what platform, all of those things, when you consume a bunch of videos, when you are just trying to put all of the pieces together, sometimes it can give you analysis paralysis to where you just sit and you don't do anything. Like, it's just like, all right, like I got all that information. Great. Now I got more information that I had yesterday. And I'm just too tired to do anything with it because I still don't know where to start. And so if you are feeling overwhelmed, just some of the things that I did was I literally had to like give myself a little mindset shift, and I had to realize that it's not about perfectionism. It's not about like having to do it all or having to know it all. It's really about just taking one step at a time. Okay. Literally just taking one thing at a time and having a strategy, having structure, and having all of the things that you could think of would allow you to run a successful business. So any business has structure and strategy, right? And that's where I would start. If you feel overwhelmed, it's because you probably don't have any structure. There's no strategy. There's no game plan. You don't know what you're doing. You're taking shots in the dark just based off of videos that you watch here and there from this person, that person, my videos, trying to put it all together and trying to see how it can work for you. And I'm not going to say that that concept doesn't work, because I was a student of YouTube University myself. I am a proud alumni. Okay. I still watch YouTube videos, but I watch it with a different lens now that I'm on the producer side of things. But I was where you are, and I used to watch all of the videos too and get all of the information. And so I want you to avoid being overwhelmed, or just stop being overwhelmed altogether, because we are going to now put structure and strategy in place for this coming year. Okay. That's what the webinar that's in my description box, it's a complete full lesson that I give. And it's a video lesson. So you actually get to see me interact with you. If you were not live, you get the replay, and you literally just have to take it step by step. I literally have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. But that's it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you just need to start with step 1. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? Just put one foot in front of the other. And I promise you, if you follow the strategy, you can launch and be successful with your digital products and your digital business in the next 30 days. I just mentioned it a little while ago, but perfectionism, okay? You do not have to be perfect. Your digital product does not have to be perfect. Your blog does not have to be perfect. Your website does not have to be perfect. First of all, if you have not sold anything, you shouldn't even be focused on a website right now, but we could talk about that at another time. None of it has to be perfect. Your videos does not have to be perfect. Your audio does not have to be perfect. None of it has to be perfect. So stop striving for perfectionism. That was one of the things that I struggled with, because I think I've told you guys this in previous videos. Anytime I used to try to record a video, y'all, the minute that I would make a mistake, the minute that I will fumble over my words, or like the thought wouldn't come out of my mouth the way that I thought it, and it'll just do its own thing, or my tongue got in the way, or something strange would happen, I would literally stop the video. And I remember doing that like at least, and I'm not going to exaggerate, I remember doing that at least 10 times one time, and just deciding like, all right, this is too much. This is frustrating me. I'm getting aggravated because I keep messing up. I want you to know that none of these videos that you watch are completely unedited. Okay. Not even mine. You can probably tell because like there's a lot of, I got cuts here and there, but I edit my videos. I don't heavily edit them anymore, because I've actually like just gotten used to sitting in front of the camera and talking to you now, right? And that's why you have to start doing it, because the only way that you're going to get used to doing it is by doing it and getting it wrong and messing up and realizing that it does not have to be perfect. Even if you are not using YouTube, or if you're not going to be on, you're not going to be recording videos, it still doesn't have to be perfect. Your podcast doesn't have to be perfect. Your Instagram reels, or whatever it is, whatever platform you're on, it does not have to be perfect. You should be striving more so for progress than perfection. I want you to think about compound interest. Okay. Compound interest is not just a financial term. You can apply compound interest in your life, in any aspect of your life. What does it mean? The more you do a thing, the more you add more experience to the thing, the more you add on to the thing, the bigger it grows, the better it gets, right? And so you may start out today fumbling over your words, but in a week or in 2 weeks, you are going to be further along than you were just a week or 2 weeks ago, right? I want you to think of the concept, and I just spoke about this in my webinar, in my video lesson about going to the gym. When you go to the gym, you can't lift 300 pounds right away. Like, give me a break. I can't speak for you, but I can't lift 300 pounds. But when I am in the gym, I am consistently lifting a little bit more every single time, right? I am lifting a little bit more every single time. And that is the concept. The concept is whatever it is that you are deciding that you are going to bring to this world, bringing it to the world in your full authentic self, bringing all of your authenticity, all of your personality, all of who you are, all of your experience, and allowing people to connect with you in your rawness, right? Now, yeah, can you edit the videos and cut out the parts where you've made mistakes? Absolutely, because you also want your videos to be engaging and like you want it to flow properly, right? But you don't have to try to strive to get every single thing right. I promise you that I still fumble over my words sometimes. I'm just at the point now where honestly, I'm just going to catch it and keep going, right? So I don't have to stop the video as often. I'm really not even stopping the videos anymore like I was, because I've trained myself that it's okay. It is okay to make a mistake. In fact, mistakes are good because mistakes teach you, right? Whatever it is that you fumbled on before, you can now improve on it later on. So stop striving for perfection and strive for progress. Fear of failure. Woo, child. Fear of failure is one of those ones, okay? Because when I tell you that thing can be debilitating and it can keep you stuck right there in that place, like right there, right in that groove, like you could either go this way and be completely successful or stay where you are. And a lot of us, including myself, have chosen to just stay where we are because we are afraid of the unknown, afraid of failing. What I have embraced in my mindset and in my life is that I want to fail more and I want to fail fast. Why? Because the more that I fail, the more that I learn. I am never truly failing unless I quit. So the only way that I fail is if I actually say, I'm done and I'm not doing this. Like this is just not for me. And quite honestly, I think digital products is for everybody, because in reality, all digital products is you providing a solution and helping somebody else solve the problem that you have already solved for yourself, and you're building a brand around that. And hello, why wouldn't you want to make money from just being able to be yourself and just giving your experience about a certain topic? It literally has changed my life, you guys. And so just being afraid of failing used to keep me stuck, right? It was just like the feeling that I felt when I would mess up on camera, or the feelings that I felt when I didn't feel adequate, right? I didn't feel confident. I just didn't feel like I had what it took. And so because of that, I was like, I don't want to put myself out there so that other people could see that as well, right? Because in my mind, I'm like, anytime I watch my videos being my biggest critic, right? Because we are often our biggest critics and we can judge ourselves so harshly. Like, why do we do that? Somebody else would make a mistake and we would literally give them all of the encouraging words, tell them all of the things that they need to hear for them to get back up and dust themselves off and keep on pushing and keep on going. And then when we make a mistake, we are the worst to ourselves. If I could give you any piece of advice on this video, if you take away nothing, it would be to fail more and fail fast. But don't just fail for the sake of failing, right? Don't just make the mistakes for the sake of making the mistakes. Use what you learned from the mistake. Every single mistake, every single failure is information. You have learned what to do, you have learned what not to do, you have learned what is working, you have learned what doesn't work, and you can literally get rid of everything that's not working. Boom. Okay, well, that didn't work. And just start 10xing and doubling down on everything that is working. That is quite literally what has gotten me to this point, right? And I know we are going so much further. This is just the beginning, but that strategy right there, right? Failing fast, learning what I needed to learn, applying the things that are working and getting rid of the things that are not working is what has literally helped me get to this point in less than 6 months. Okay. So don't allow fear of failure to debilitate you and to keep you stuck anymore. Because sometimes it can feel like you got cement on your feet that you can't even take the next step because of how afraid you are of not knowing what's on the other side. Baby, if you fail, all you got to do is analyze that thing, right? Think about it. What did you might have done wrong? Like what could you might have done wrong? Right? What could you have done different? What could you try differently this time, right? Especially if you have a support system, if you have people around you that are encouraging you, if you have a mentor, 1000%, 10 out of 10 recommend you need to have someone that has already done it and that is doing it in your corner so that they can guide you along the way. But if you have someone that is there and just like, okay, well, all right, we tried this, that didn't work. Let's try it this way. Let's do it this way. And you got that level of support, you can't fail. It's only a matter of time before you actually get to the place that you want to get to, before you actually start accomplishing your goals. Like, quite literally, you guys, I'm telling you because I'm experiencing it and living it in real life, in living color. So don't be afraid of failing. Don't be afraid of taking the next step. Like, break that cement off your feet, take that next step. And if that next step doesn't result in you accomplishing or getting to the final goal, it got you a step closer to the final goal. It got you a step closer to accomplishing the things that you wanted to accomplish. So don't allow fear to hold you back anymore. Not having any time, right? Thinking that we don't have enough time in the day. Okay. Oh, child. So a lot of us are family people, right? A lot of us have husbands, wives, spouses, we have children, we have jobs, we have all of the things. We have friends that we still have to show up and support. We have the whole thing, right? And it's like, I want to. I want this digital business. I want to be able to do this, but how in the natural world am I going to incorporate this with all these kids running around, this job that's stressing me out every single day? Like, this car always needs some work. My friend always got a birthday. Somebody always got something going on. I like, with all of what I have going on, how in the world am I going to figure this out? I'm going to give you a tip, okay? I'm going to give you a tip. Get rid of the distractions. A lot of the time we have so many distractions that is taking up a lot of our time that we don't even realize that we have more time than we actually think that we have, right? Things like, even if we got to get up a little bit earlier, right? Things like the time that we're taking to scroll on social media, right? Things like, how many dates do we have to go on in a week, right? Things like, do we just get in the bed when we come home after work? Like, what? things like being on the phone with our girlfriends or our guy friends, just shooting the shit, or things that we could be eliminating and using that time more constructively, right? So getting rid of the distractions is going to be very, 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 very important. And then secondly, creating time blocks, right? Being more aware of your time and what you are doing with your time, and then creating time blocks to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. So for example, if you are a parent of multiples, if you know your children, whether you're a parent of multiples or a parent of one, if you're a parent, a dog, a animal parent, dog parent, cat parent, fish parent, whatever takes up your time, if you are a parent and you know that there's things that you have to do, the kids wake up or you have to walk the dog or whatever it is at, let's say, 7:30. You may have to wake up an hour or two earlier to use that time block to get some stuff done. Okay, so that by the time you get that stuff done, everything else, life is going to continue to life, but you have gotten something done on that, in that time block, in that time frame that you cut out for yourself, right? And so it's going to make you feel more accomplished, and then you're going to get used to waking up in that time block because you know that is your dedicated time block. Or after work, when you get home, once dinner is cooked and you put the kids down, I know sometimes we can be exhausted. Hello, I know, okay? But sometimes we got to push through that, okay? We have to push through it in order to get some things done. And so even if you have to do some things when you get off of work or on the weekends, I know on the weekends we just want to hang, we just want to not do nothing, right? We want to do just things that we don't have to think about, non-taxing things, non-mentally taxing things. That's fine. But also just 2 hours on the weekend, right? You got, maybe, I'm not going to say a full 48 hours to not do nothing, because we always got things to do on the weekend, especially the things that we can't get accomplished in the week. But through 2 hours of the entire weekend, time block it and use that time to do what it is that you have to do for your digital business. You are not going to be able to move the needle unless you do what you need to do for your business, regardless of how you feel. Don't worry about how you feel, because them feelings going to keep you stuck, okay? But not only is it important to do the things that you have to do, but it's also important to make sure that you are doing the right things. That's it for this video, you guys. I know that you found value, so go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video and comment below, what is it that you are going to start implementing in 2025 to push the needle forward and to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. I literally just finished a webinar. I just recorded a video lesson. It's the ultimate guide to launch your digital product in 30 days. And when I tell you, I gave it all, okay? I gave it all in that video lesson. It's a step-by-step guide. Literally, it breaks down day by day what you need to be focusing on. It talks about all of the things, just every single thing that you need to do. I did not leave any stone unturned. And you also get a ebook template. So if you don't have a digital product to start with and you don't know where to start in creating a digital product, I'll walk you through exactly how to do that with the bonus ebook template that comes with that video lesson. Click the link down in the description box below. I am so excited for all of the amazing things that you are going to get done in 2025. I'm so excited for you to feel that first sale feeling and consistent sales and consistent, just that feeling of consistent money, that passive income, okay? Because y'all, I wake up to, like, I literally take a nap and wake up to money. You should be doing the exact same thing. I love you guys. I hope to see you on the inside of the community, but if I don't, I will most certainly see you on the next video in the new year. Happy New Year, you guys. Bye.